Long time background music, me and Wes making podcasts. Woo!
Yeah. It's the new jingle.
Okay. I'm just waiting for that to open. I can still see the chat, but yesterday when I was playing, I saw these pop up. All the
Yeah.
I was like, the fuck? Is it not giving me donate or notifications? I was like, oh, these are all time.
Yeah, I decided to switch it because...
Yeah, I like it better. But yeah,
It's
I
not
was so confused. I was like, what the fuck?
It's not so empty.
Yeah. True. Oh shit. Just trying to move my keyboard, not make a ruckus on the microphones. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know with these Aladdin pictures. Some of them look like they could be really cool. Abu looks real cute.
Really?
Yeah, but my biggest complaint, I haven't seen the goddamn rug. And he's my favorite character.
Damn. Old rugging. Yeah, it's real sad. I want to see that rug. Is it like a remake or is it just like a live action new kind of movie?
I imagine it's going to be like the rest of them then, where it'll be similar characters but a little bit different story.
Yeah, that's how like I don't know. So they made the Jungle Book, the live action one, and then they made a new one that's on Netflix. Have you seen the new one on Netflix?
Mowgli?
Yeah.
No.
Not a fan.
No?
It was like a fucking the fucked up version of the story. Like Blue's like this gnarly. I'll show you the pictures. This gnarly like fucking gross looking bear, and like I don't know. There's just one part that was too edgy for me, and that did me in.
Yeah.
It's real sad, and I was like. They what? And I was like, fuck this movie.
Yeah, I heard the Mowgli one was okay.
Yeah, it was a weird fucking animation style for the CGI.
Right.
But let's see if it's gonna show it. See, because in this one, the Jungle Book, Blue, which was
Yeah.
what's his name? I can't remember. See, he's a good looking bear.
Yeah,
Nice
he's
bear.
a nice little feller.
But why isn't it showing the new one? Huh? It's just called Mowgli, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's not going to show me the picture now? Why isn't it literally? So it's just not going to show me, huh?
Well, it's a simple bare necessities, dude.
It doesn't. He once sing that. He's singing in this one.
Yeah, he did.
This it's a different story. It's not even the same story.
I wonder if it's like the real Jungle Book.
I don't know.
Well, there's edgy Mowgli right there.
Yeah, that's him. Let's see if it's gonna see. And then like the fucking I can't remember what's his Khan. I think that's his name or tiger's name. He's got like one little tiny paw and he walks on it like that and it has a huge sharp hook and it's like.
Weird.
Yeah, I just want to see Blue from it, just so you can see this wild fucking bear.
Oh.
It's not, like that's him growling, but like his face looks like he has like a fucked up jaw. It's just not gonna show him, huh? No matter what I do. But let's see if I just type in bear. Oh yeah, see?
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's goofy looking.
Yeah. It is. I don't know.
He looks like he would talk but not be able to say R's or S's.
He kind of does talk weird. Oh, come here, Mowgli.
Hey, Mowgli.
That's what he sounds like.
You want to go downstairs and talk about killing that tiger?
See, there's the cute Blue and Mowgli.
Yeah.
And then you got this fucking asshole up here.
Yeah. Asshole and edgelord.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird one. What's up, Big Papa? Oh, have a good night.
Good night.
Oh, God, I can move the chat.
Good night and sweet dreams, Big Papa.
Hey.
I know some people are like, butthurt about this Disney live action thing, but I like it.
Yeah, I don't care shit about the live action. Like, just that one movie.
Yeah.
It ruined me, and it's just, the one...
I don't think that one was done by Disney either.
No, I don't think so.
It was done by someone.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be what I thought it was, because I thought maybe a new story, like, following up after that it was live action one.
Yeah.
Or just more in depth about Mowgli or something. Nope.
Nothing.
It's fucking weird.
Worth watching or no?
Yeah, I'd watch it just so you know so I can tell you why I hate it without giving any spoilers.
Damn. Well, I don't care if you spoil it for me.
I mean, I don't want to spoil it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just someone. You don't see someone die, but someone dies in it. It's not like a main character. It's not like Blue dies or something, but it's like, what the fuck did they do that for? Like, you just see the head of it later, and you didn't even, like, know it was fucking dead this whole time.
Oh.
And then you're like, what the fuck?
Why would they do that? Is there more humans in this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He goes and lives with the people for a while. They have him in a cage at first, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, well, not like the first movie, but when he first goes to the people, like, he's just in, like, a cage, and then a bunch of little kids are, like, poking him with sticks and stuff. I was like, wow, this is how they, yeah, like, you find a kid that's obviously been alone in the woods for a while, and your first thought is put him in a cage and poke him with sticks.
I mean, he might
You are
be
some
dangerous.
good people.
What if he's dangerous? You don't want to get...
Yeah, let's make him even more upset by locking him in a fucking cage.
You gotta take care of your own.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like, this movie is twisted. This is a twisted Jungle Book. The fucking other wolves are real fucking assholes. They're bullying this cute little white wolf for being different. Like, real assholes. Like, he has special needs or something. Or, you know, he's a little white one, he's a little albino one, so he's a little smaller. I think he was like the runt and albino. And they're just real dicks to him.
Damn.
And then at one point, Mowgli's upset. His name's like Bloog or something, or Boog. I think it's an actual character, or like from the other one, but my audio's echoing. Only mine though. Shit, my plan might not work.
Do you have your headphones? You can.
I can test. Hold on.
Thank you for letting us know.
Yeah. Oh, I check and see. Yeah. Swear to God. Pull it up on my computer here.
I'm excited for The Lion King, though. I think Aladdin's gonna be like, eh. That was funny. I was listening to some radio station today, and the lady's all like, "It's gonna be really hard for Jasmine to pick Aladdin because Jafar is real fucking hot."
Right.
But I don't know. They did find all the very attractive Bollywood people to come do the movie.
I'm glad they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, like yours is a tiny bit, but mine, it sounds like I'm speaking in a hallway.
Oh. Fun.
Hold on one sec, I might be able to fix it. Oh, what? That's why.
Why?
It's using something else. Oh, that's not. Let's see if this works. Yeah, thanks for letting us know about that fucking audio, man. Yeah, why is it doing that? That's so weird.
That's what I think about it. works for some reason. Got something in my damn throat again.
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's like mine has like goddamn.
It's probably because you finger your asshole at night.
Yeah. It's like I'm in a hallway.
Just like your asshole. Anything that goes in, it's like a hallway. So fucking just
Maybe. It's possible.
gaped on out. They don't call you Footlong Forest because you like Subway. Call you Footlong Forest because your asshole can fit a foot-long wiener in it. But you know, we don't judge here. Whatever you like to do.
That might fix it, but I'm not positive. Hello. Big fuck. Nope, definitely not. Still in the hallway. Damn. I tried to make it sound better and I made it worse. I don't get it.
I do not either.
Ah! Always watching.
Damn, could we get a live action Monsters Inc?
That'd be cool.
Always watching. It's just a snail. Just a big slug that plays that.
Let's try that.
Big old
See
slug.
if that fixed it. Hello, hello, fucking butts and fucking sluts.
Cowboy butts drive me nuts.
Do I have one? Because I switched ours and microphone inputs. See, like, I put my mic up here, right?
Yeah.
And yours down there? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, let's try that now. Hello.
I'm a Mac daddy, you know?
Are you?
Yeah. They say Daddy Mac will give it to you. Mac Daddy will give it to you.
It went quiet for a sec when I turned off your mic, so... I think I fixed it.
Nice job, Mac Daddy.
Big fucking sticks in my butt.
The real question is, are you down for OPP?
Always. You know me.
Good, good.
Okay, I think I fixed it finally.
Naughty by nature.
Okay. Now I cannot be distracted. Back at it.
Back at it!
Telling me about how much I hate Mowgli.
You want to hear the saddest shit you're going to hear today?
What?
Okay. I'm going to have to read it for you. One sec. Son finds his father's ghost waiting for him in vintage rally game.
Oh, I've seen that on Reddit.
It's fucking...
Actually, I don't know if it's the one. Is it the one where he wouldn't beat him?
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
I remember that from Reddit.
So, says, when I was 4, my dad bought a trusty Xbox. You know, the first rugged, blocky one from 2001. We had tons and tons and tons of fun playing all kinds of games together until he died when I was just 6. I couldn't touch that console for 10 years, but once I did, I noticed something. We used to play a racing game, Rally Sports Challenge, actually. Pretty awesome for the time it came. And once I started meddling around, I found a ghost. Literally. You know, when a time race happens, the fastest laps so far gets recorded as a ghost driver. Yep, you guessed it, his ghost still rolls around that track today. And so I played and played and played until I was almost able to beat the ghost, until one day I got ahead of it. I surpassed it, and I stopped right in front of the finish line, just to ensure I wouldn't delete it. Bliss.
I know, so sad.
Fucking... Goddamn.
Right?
The real emotions. R.I.P. to his dad.
Right. I saw some shit, too. Hold on.
I hope that video game brings you a little bit of joy.
Right. I saw this hilarious picture of a meme. It just says, roses are red, grass is green. And it shows a picture of a dude holding a tambourine. But it says, never underestimate the power of a maggot with a tambourine.
Yeah, true.
Just him holding a sign that says that. And then, people say marijuana doesn't kill, and I have proof it does.
Great. All right, tell me.
Texas mom 20 is jailed for 40 years for leaving her 2 toddlers to slowly die in a hot car over 15 hours as she smoked marijuana and partied with her friends.
Yeah, well.
Marijuana, deadly. This is why God doesn't want us to do it.
Marijuana, the cause.
And this fucking guy, like, he's not even that good looking. Like, at all.
Yeah, it reminds me of you.
I'm
just kidding.
He posted on Facebook a couple years ago his job was a sperm donor, and now he gets about 200 women hitting him up a month asking because they want to have a child, like whether their husband can't or they're a single mom, and over 200 girls hit him up a month for sperm donation. And so he's like, I don't have enough time. He's like, I travel to them. And he's like, yeah, I usually have sex. He's like, it's for children, but at least 12 times a month. He's like, sometimes I have to go down to 2 to 5. But yeah.
A month or a day?
A month. Well, like, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. He travels, though, so, like, he'll travel to a different country for you or something. But, like...
Wait, so is he getting paid by them? Because if not, then
I think some of them pay for his expenses. Like,
well,
traveling.
If he's not getting paid, then he's just being a glorified idiot.
Yeah, I think some of them will pay for his, like, travel expenses if they're out of state and stuff. So I was like, man, he's getting laid just by saying he's a sperm donor. They said he has at least 18 confirmed children, though.
That's going to get real awkward when they start trying
to track him down.
Yeah, the age are like, I don't know who my real dad is. Gonna have a group meeting one day.
I was like, what the fuck? The girls just start hitting him because he said he was a sperm donor?
I mean...
that today!
Well, there you go, everybody. Forrest is now officially a sperm donor. Hit him up.
I'll share some nuts.
He'll impregnate you.
And then this other one I saw today, this nerdy 16-year-old kid, he entered... Have you ever heard of the Sex Island? No. I've never heard of it until today. He's only 16, so I don't know how he was able to go. I was like, this seems... But yeah, so what it is 50 men max go, that you enter, you have to buy something. I think, well, I don't know, I can't remember what he bought, but you buy something and you get entered to win. And so when he went, I think there was 30, but there's over 100 girls there, and you're like, you get to pick 2 girls to just be with you the whole time. And then so they just... You go to this nice resort island, you jet ski, golf, and then just have sex with the crazy hot chicks. But he was only 16, so like I was like, wow. And you just gotta do it. What's up the Will Smith poster? It's not. I mean, yeah, it's a poster. But the kid, and then then he's like, I can't wait to show my friends. So they're making fun of me. He's like, now I'm not a virgin. Like he lost his virginity on the Sex Island.
That's weird.
And he had stolen his dad's credit card to enter in the thing. So he's like, at first my dad was mad that I took his credit card without asking, but then after he found out what it was, he supported me. He wanted to go himself, but he can't. Like I saw some of the pictures. I didn't show obviously a 16-year-old kid having sex, but he's just so nerdy, and it's just him laying there with the biggest smile on his face with 2 hot chicks like in their underwear laying on him and stuff. I was like, how do I go to this island? And that owner was just saying stuff. He's like, all our girls are pre-tested for STDs, stuff like that. Everyone has to be pre-tested for STDs.
Guess that's a loophole for prostitution.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, it's not. They don't pay for it. Though I guess they pay for a product. Like I think one of the things I saw was a phone case he bought to enter to win. And so and then you go there and then it's all paid for trip.
That's weird.
Yeah. and then you just do fun stuff and get bumped. And I was like, poor kid though, because I was reading it, and he's like, yeah, she was really nice to me, because obviously she's making a shit ton of money to do this. Yeah, she's basically, you know, a prostitute, and he's like, I still have her number. He's like, I think I'm gonna ask her to be my girlfriend, one of the girls.
Oh.
He's like, I would love to marry her. It's like,
poor guy.
yeah, he lost his virginity to some smoking hot chick, and she was just probably all like super all into him and stuff. It's an act, obviously.
Yeah.
And she's getting a good trip too, but. And yeah, he's like, she took my virginity. I want to be sure to be my girlfriend. It's like, it's the first time I had sex.
First time I had sex, drink, and did drugs.
I'm sure that'll pan out for him in the long run. I'm sure she'll want to be.
That's how I was like, poor kid, he doesn't understand. She doesn't give a fuck about him.
Right. That Will Smith poster, that's from the new Aladdin movie. Doesn't he look marvelous? You just want to get your hand and just give him a nice little face massage. Maybe it's down here I need to be going.
Hello, Ender Kid.
Hey, what's up, Ender Kid? Oh, I was getting his eyeball in his nose. Oh, I was picking his nose. There we go. Gotta get down a little bit lower. Scratching his beard for him.
Get your finger out of his little nosy.
I'll do whatever I want. I'll put both fingers up that nose.
Both of them.
Both of these nuts.
Speaking of nut.
Oh, yeah, that's what I want. My fucking nut.
Then there's this cool guy I saw. Caught my daughter messaging a boy on a school computer that she wasn't supposed to bring home. Turns out Macs don't take 40 cal well. And now he's getting sued by the school. Because he saw his daughter messaging a kid on the computer. It was the school's MacBook, and he shot it with his 40.
Yeah, I bet he thinks he's the coolest guy.
Yeah, he's got his fucking truck nuts on his truck.
I bet he listens to Five Finger Death Punch a lot.
Yeah, for sure. I love those memes. It's like just a dude with like one of those like Captain America, like Punisher basketball jerseys.
Yeah.
Like, it's just he's like, how many times do you think he was turned in by the Marine Corps?
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
How many times do you think he's been returned by the Marine Corps? Damn.
Do you know what SawCon is? Is it a convention for the movie Saw? 'Cause that sounds wild if it is.
This happened to me.
What?
This is what Skep Talk asked me.
No.
Suck on these nuts?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You got me.
This is the same exact question, too. I said the same exact thing. I said, what? Is it a convention for the Saw movies? And
Damn.
Skep Talk's like, no, suck on these nuts, yeah.
I thought I had heard them all.
Damn. We've
Shit.
both been bamboozled.
Damn, Ninja got Ligmud.
Just cut the big old ligma. Right in the mouth.
Got me good.
Damn it, God, shit, fuck.
Got me real fucking good. Let's see what else I got in the world of the webs. I was like, man, I'm finding some good material today. Sex Islands and...
I wonder what's on AOL.com right now.
Hey, well, I'm in AOL since 1999.
Bulldog and baby share an adorable, unique bond.
What?
That's
It seems like I need to go to AOL
Yeah.
more often.
That's the top one. Let me pull this bad boy up. What is this Bulldog and... Oh, I don't want to download your app. You had me until you made me download an app.
Fuck it. Suck on these nuts, baby. Suck on these. Both of them. Let's pull right in here so I don't have to keep doing it on the phone. Shell phone! Oh, see? That's the page I follow. I'm very badass. That's where I saw it. No, this guy definitely is. It's the same dude.
It is the same dude. You know what he wears? He wears the cut-off flannels.
Oh, yeah. Like me?
Oh, yeah, me too.
I don't just wear shirtless. I should, though. I think that'd be better.
Probably.
Damn, every year it's not like that mug I sent you.
Right.
Elon Musk. Whenever YouTubers say, before we start the video, I end the video. Oh god, Elon Musk is the greatest. I strive to be.
Oh, look at that pupper and the baby bulldog. And
I wish I had a bulldog.
hope the bulldog doesn't suffocate it.
I mean,
Well,
I'm pro-choice.
right, true.
Every time I see that Fortnite or the Xbox commercial, but it's a bunch of little kids doing Fortnite dances, it makes me super pro-choice.
I haven't seen that.
It's the I didn't be careful what I said because it would sound bad, but it's like a commercial. It's for that new controller that has the pads on it for like people with injury and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the special needs kid, and the kid's just running down the street.
Oh, yeah,
He's
I've
gonna
seen
do it.
that.
He's gonna do it. And then he wins in Fortnite, and all of them start doing it's like 20 kids doing the Fortnite dances.
Right.
And then I was like, pieces of shit, motherfuckers. I'm gonna hang out at the elementary school and bullying children. Your Discord friends being a dick again?
Will Smith looking blue. He looking real blue.
Yeah.
You seen that trailer for Will Ferrell's, or not Will Ferrell,
Now we're both.
Steve Carell's new movie?
Uh-oh.
It looks real fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's called Welcome to Marwin. Marwin or whatever.
No.
It looks like he gets beat up for being white or something.
Oh.
I don't know. And he gets like super fucked up, and then he goes and creates dolls, and then makes it like this imaginary land in his head.
What the fuck?
It looks,
Sounds like a Steve Carell show.
yeah, it looks real weird. But Will Ferrell also has a new movie coming out with John C. Reilly.
Yeah, the Sherlock Holmes one.
Yeah,
At first it was gonna be called Homies, and now it's just Holmes and Watson.
that would have been good.
Yeah.
I wish it was rated R, because it'd be better. But I hope it's still decent.
Maybe they'll do like an unedited version.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
What a fucking
He
idiot.
deserves it.
Oh, where'd my... Oh. You're just like, oh. Damn, I'm angry for no reason.
But he feels like a big dumb idiot now.
I'm angry because I think I'm a better driver, but everyone just thinks they're the best driver.
True. Very true.
Hey, the Jazz won.
Wow! It's a miracle.
Over Golden State.
What?
Over Golden State.
Of all the damn.
Yeah.
They fucking lose to the shitty teams. Beat Golden State. Maybe they're getting ready to go on their run like they do. Damn, this Japanese village looks like it's like a model set.
Yeah, it does. Japan is a beautiful country.
It's like they're kind of like us though. They get all the seasons.
Yeah.
This guy that got famous, I don't forget what his name is. Brother Nature.
Yeah, he's funny.
He got famous just for one video. He was another one that got in trouble because of his old tweets.
Was he?
Yeah, it like showed up one day. I didn't get to see him. I was trying to find the tweets forever because he's like, I was 16 when I tweeted all that, and I guess he was just saying some awful things. And I was like, what? What do you say?
My guy.
Yeah, I was like, that's why when you get famous, you make a new Twitter.
Right? That old one was fake.
Yeah, fake news.
It's not real news. It's not really going
Oh, yeah,
on.
little tweets resurfaced. Tear whispering. That's not what they say. Cause I was curious, I never got around to it. Team Z covered it. Oof. Oh yeah.
Ouch. Ouch. Oh, dude.
Yeah. So they were way worse than I thought they were gonna be.
Yeah, they are. Well, we can't really say these ones.
Yeah. Like.
Wait, hold on. Girlfriend trying to look through my phone. Oh, God. Bruh. Brother Nature not so friendly now.
No.
I do like some.
Why is that shit still on his fucking timeline? Why did you tweet it in the first place?
Well, you know.
Like, I bet it was hilarious. But I guess different times.
Right, definitely different
'Cause I know
times.
some dark-skinned fellas that would say stuff like that all the time.
Oh,
so.
definitely. Definitely.
So, understandable. 2007 was a weird time.
Yeah, it was. Anything was a go.
The good old days. Ugh, fuck. People are assholes. Yeah, pretty much. That's all it ever comes down to under a kid. Ugh, fucking.
I had some shit, but I'm trying to find where I put it. I don't remember. There's a video of a bulldog.
Grinch?
And he's just real grumpy.
Yeah, he is. He's a perfect Grinch.
He's really mad that he's in that.
Oh, did you know what I learned today? That, what was it, not Cold War? The Cuban Missile Crisis was started because a CIA operative noticed that a Cuban military base had a soccer field on it, and I guess in Cuba they all play baseball, but at the time only it was like what his quote was: Russians play soccer, Cubans play baseball. So he knew Russians were on the Cuban base because of the soccer field.
Oh, wow.
And that's how the whole Cuban Missile Crisis started.
That's crazy.
One time, it's just stereotyping.
Yeah, one time stereotyping pulled out for him.
What's this? Today I learned that in 1958, hundreds of people, including science professors, reported seeing light clusters in the skies over Lubbock, Texas. These sightings occurred several times and merited an investigation by the U.S. Air Force to try and identify these UFOs. Project Blue Book. Oh shit, that's how Project Blue Book was started?
Oh, I guess so.
That's crazy. See, these Today I Learns are so cool.
Yeah, they are.
Some stuff I never even knew. Some of them are shitty, but...
Some of them are dope, though.
Yeah, like that one. I didn't know that. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Get it, girl. Oh, shit. God damn it. Damn. Is this what happens when you become a parent? You just don't care? Because I dig it. I want this confidence.
Oh, yeah, she's mowing.
Just got total Ugg boots on. Just sat down at Starbucks.
That looks like someone's mom we know.
Yeah, definitely. What's this picture gonna be? Oh, yeah. The internet's a great place.
See, Paul George was cooking.
Really?
What was he cooking? Ribs? I'm down.
I don't know if you saw this video. Makes me like Steven Adams even more. He's the big dude on Golden State. Or is he on Golden State? No, he's on OKC. He's on, looks like he would be Aquaman.
Yeah.
This dude, he was going in for a layup, and then the dude went to block him, and then was falling over his back. You know, like a lot of players would still just go up and shoot. He threw the basketball down, or dropped the basketball so he could like catch him, and then he was like holding his head up. He's like, "You good, man?" He was like, they're like he gave up and like a bucket and potentially an and one just to make sure another player was okay. And they're like, this is what we need more in the NBA. They forget that they're making millions of dollars to play a fucking game.
Right.
Like, someone's health is way more important than one game or a point, you know?
Right.
I was like, good guy.
So History Channel released this on September 4th, and I was going to read through it.
Okay.
It's pretty long, but the title got me intrigued. The first alien abduction account described a medical exam with a crude pregnancy test.
What?
That was the title.
What's a crude pregnancy?
I don't know.
He fissed her. Oh, she's pregnant.
Yeah. So it says the space creatures also got excited about dentures, according to Barney and Betty Hill's story to their 1961 close encounter, investigated by the Air Force Secret UFO Initiative. Let's see. That's what they look like.
Okay.
It says they claim to have been...
again?
Yeah, I know.
What year was this?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, man. No, not to be trusted. So, Betty and Barney Hill, who claimed to have been abducted by aliens in 1961, holding a book written about their experiences in 67. So here's how it starts. Is it chasing us? That thought crossed through Betty and Barney Hill's minds as they drove their 57 Chevy Bel Air, shout-outs, down the empty, winding country road in New Hampshire's White Mountains. It was a September night in 1961. They hadn't seen...
Just talking about how he was on his drug.
Yeah.
We were on them White Mountains, baby. We saw aliens.
Or the wife's chest.
Oh, yeah.
They hadn't seen a car for miles, and a strange light in the sky seemed to follow them. When they finally got home to Portsmouth at dawn, they were far from relieved. They felt dirty. Their watches stopped working, Barney's shoes were strangely scuffed, and Betty's dress was ripped. There were 2 hours of the drive that neither of them could remember what had happened. With the help of a psychiatrist, the quiet couple eventually revealed a startling story. Gray beings with large eyes had walked them into a metallic disc as wide, Betty said, as her house was long. Once inside, the beings examined the couple and erased their memories. Their experience would kick off an Air Force inquiry, part of the secretive initiative Project Blue Book, that investigated UFO sightings across the country. The incident would also become the first ever widely published alien abduction account and shape how stories like it were told and understood from then on. Debate continues as to whether the husband and wife were liars, fantasists, crackpots, or simply sleep-deprived people who later recovered seriously scrambled memories. Strange lights in pursuit. The Hills road trip was spontaneous. A well-earned break Barney decided the couple needed, as explained in the Interrupted Journey, a 1966 book. They collaborated on the author, blah, 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 blah. Who cares about that? The little free time this biracial couple had was devoted to their church and activities related to the civil rights movement. After 16 months of marriage, Betty and Barney saw the trip through Montreal and Niagara Falls as their delayed honeymoon. They left so impulsively that they had no time to go to the bank before it closed for the weekend. They got in their car with less than $70 in their pocket. On the last night of their 3-day trip, the tired couple sipped coffee in a Vermont diner to recharge before driving back. Barney figured if they pushed through, they could beat the wind and rains from an approaching hurricane. They left the diner around 10 p.m., estimating they could reach their red farmed house in Portsmouth, New Hampshire between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. at the latest. As they drove, strange lights in the sky gave another reason to hurry. At first, it looked like a falling star, but grew larger and brighter with each mile. Barney, an avid plane watcher and World War II vet, were sure they had nothing to worry about. It's just a satellite, he assured Betty. It probably went off course. The light seemed to move through the car as Barney steered down the curving mountain road. The light zigged and zagged, ducking past the moon and behind trees and mountain ridges, only to reappear moments later. Sometimes it seemed to move toward them in a game of cat and mouse. Had to be an illusion, they thought. Maybe the car's movement made it seem like the light too was moving. Curiosity overcame them. The couple pulled over at road stops and picnic turnouts to get a closer look through binoculars. Betty saw that the white light was really an object spinning in the air. Barney, she told her husband, if you think that's a satellite or a star, you're being completely ridiculous. The close encounter. Da-da. He knew she was right. Barney had an IQ of 140. Jesus.
Damn, he's a smart guy.
Noted Fuller in his book. Barney was also...
He's like, I'm smart as fuck, that's how I knew.
Right. Barney was also a pragmatic man who wouldn't give flying saucers a second thought. Remembering his niece, Kathleen Martin, in her work, captured the Betty and Barney Hill experience. The night was too quiet for a helicopter, a commercial plane, or even military jet with a hotshot pilot. He didn't want to spook Betty, but he was becoming concerned. What was the light, and why was it toying with him? About 7 miles past the diner, the object hovered just above the treetops, approximately 100 feet above them. Barney abruptly stopped the car, keeping the engine running. He shoved a handgun he'd hid beneath the seat into his pocket and rushed into a dark field, leaving Betty in the Bel Air. What he saw was as big as a jet, but as round and flat as a pancake. My God, what is this thing? He recalled thinking. This can't be real. Behind rows of windows, gray, uniformed beings seemed to look right at him, Barney recalled. He tried to lift his hand to his pistol, but somehow couldn't. A voice told him not to put down his binoculars.
Ooh, is this Joseph Smith?
It must be.
He's talking
The
to
plates.
Yeah, he's fucking hearing the whatever spirit.
He had a startling thought. We're about to be captured. Yelling hysterically, he ran back to the car and barreled down the road as Betty tracked the craft, craning her head outside the car window. Oh, yeah, okay. Without explanation, loud rhythmic beeps sounded from the car's trunk. The couple felt instantly drowsy and lost consciousness.
Damn. It's like
They came to around 2 hours later and 35 miles down the road. Recovering the memory, back home in Portsmouth, they tried to make sense of the night. Barney felt compelled to examine his body's lower half. So
There better not be some gay aliens.
Both seemed aware of the puzzling presence.
Yeah, exactly. Probing. He was worried about. He's heard the story.
Yeah. In the weeks and months after, Betty, an avid reader, checked out books from the library, discovering the Civilian UFO Group, National Investigation Committee on Aerial Phenomenon, or NICAP. She also reported the sighting to the Air Force, worried about radiation. Is this Fallout? In coming years, with Betty suffering from disturbing dreams and Barney developing an ulcer and anxiety, the couple sought mental help. The two met with Benjamin Simon, a psychiatrist and neurologist who specialized in hypnosis, a mainstream technique at the time. Through months of weekly sessions, Simon helped the couple piece together what they think had happened. A vessel had landed on the Hill's car, putting them to sleep. Afterward, gray beings walked them up a long ramp into the spacecraft. Once inside, the Hills were separated, taking turns in a examination room that had curved walls and a large light hanging from the ceiling. Each was asked to climb up a metal table. The table was so short, Barney's leg hung over the side. During the examinations, the beings removed Betty and Barney's clothes, plucked strands of their hair, took clippings of their nails, and scraped their skin. Each sample was placed on a clear material, not unlike a glass slide. Needles connected to long wires probed their heads, arms, legs, and spine.
Jesus.
One large needle, around 4 to 6 inches long, was inserted into Betty's belly.
Oh.
This pregnancy test left her twisting in pain. Throughout, a being Barney and Betty called the leader watched from the side. After Betty's examination ended, the beings rushed back into her room, excited. They discovered that Barney's teeth could be removed. Betty laughed, explaining that Barney had dentures, a fact of human aging and being struggled to understand. The being struggled to understand. Wait, so the beings rushed back in their room, excited. They discovered that Barney's teeth could be removed.
Oh.
Betty laughed.
They're dentures. So she remembered that? Wait, how did she know they were excited? Did they speak English?
I don't know. Later, alone with the leader, Betty asked where the craft had flown, admitting she knew little of the universe. The being joked with her, saying, if you don't know where you are, apparently he knows English, there wouldn't be any point in telling you where I am. Later, under hypnosis, she drew a star map shown to her on the ship. Crazy. In 1965, The Hill Story was picked up by a Boston newspaper. After that, everything changed. The Quiet Couple's story became the subject of a best-selling book and a movie starring James Earl Jones. Fucking Darth Vader, baby. The upstanding... Is it Close Encounters of
No.
No, I don't know.
Just the
what it is.
beeping made me think of it. I don't know what movie that'd be.
The upstanding civil servants had become celebrity abductees.
Damn.
Model for...
Why can't I be a celebrity abductee?
I don't know if there's really anything else that would be worth going over.
That's crazy, though. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so that was the first ever... Well, I don't want to say it's the first story.
But, like, the most that first popular one that everyone knew about.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, like, do you think all these stories from then on out were because of their story? Or are they all similar for a reason? Like, did they describe... Is the modern alien because of them? Like...
Kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
When you kind of wonder, too, is... Are people know of this story and then make up lies based on this story?
That's what I'm wondering.
Or do you think that, like you said, they're all just...
Is it all the same for a reason, or are the stories we hear the same because they heard this story?
Right.
And then it just became so popular over time that they're like, that's what you think of.
I wonder why it's this gray skin thing.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It seems like everyone is on board with who believes it's like these little gray aliens. Like, why would they be? Why do they got to be short?
Yeah, maybe they actually are.
Yeah.
But if their stories are made up, I don't know why.
Little green ghouls.
Yeah, little green ghoulies. That's crazy, huh?
Yeah. She got fucking pregnancy test by a big old needle.
Yeah. Like, what if she was pregnant? They would have just stabbed it in the head.
Pretty much.
Oh, shit, she was pregnant.
That's how they check if they're pregnant. Well, if the baby survives, guess you weren't pregnant.
Right?
If the baby dies, well, fuck, I guess you were pregnant. I just wish aliens would just come already.
Yeah, just let me talk to you.
They'd be like, hey,
Let me do an interview with you, little fella.
come tell us some spooky universe stuff.
Tell us your stories.
What's out there in the world, brothers?
Brethren. Oh, it's pretty weird, though.
Tell me of your stories and secrets.
God, it's usually chilly in here, but it's a little cold tonight.
Cold?
What? No, it's usually cold in here.
Oh, it's fucking hot in here tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
The other night, it's probably because it's actually warmer than it usually was. The other night when I got here, it was 48 degrees in here.
Jesus.
So,
It's a big old nope. Way too chilly.
yeah, I don't know if you talked to him yet, but my dad he's like, if I see him today, I'm yelling at the guy, because I guess, like, when he's been here and stuff, it's like the smell of the paint's so bad they were getting sick.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I told my dad, I was like, I think he's been painting and stuff in there, because it just reeks of, like, gives you a lightheaded feeling.
Yeah.
And then he's like, that's what he was saying. And then apparently it's been really bad. And
He's been getting sick in
I
here.
think, like, he was, like, yeah, lightheaded and stuff because it was so strong.
Jeez.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, and then, like, 2 buildings down, they have the goddamn kindergarten.
Right.
This guy's using these fucking, I don't know what kind of paint it just smells like chemical, and it's not too bad tonight, but God.
Maybe they're doing like a meth lab in there.
They're redoing it. It's some meth head, maybe, because it's some meth head by painting it.
Probably. Because you could buy paint that doesn't smell that bad.
It was, yeah, it's nice. It's like he was spray painting in there, not like a house paint. Like, house paint doesn't give you that gross chemical smell like that was.
Yeah, spray painting definitely does.
Yeah, that's what it was like, or like a epoxy or something.
Dumb people.
It's like, dude, turn on a fucking fan and crack the windows, you douchebag.
Right.
Stick it up
Open
the
your
place.
fucking door. If he opens his door, it'd probably save.
Yeah. The other night when I was here, I opened this door for a while, and it helped, at least in this office, but theirs probably is awful.
All right.
Fucking dickhead.
Are you ready for my hard-hitting question today?
Oh, shit, yeah.
What do you think drives man or woman to sexually take advantage of another person? We'll start with a guy, and then we'll go with a girl.
Why does a guy do it? I don't know.
If you were to generalize, obviously there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of different reasons and cases. But what would be like a common thing that you would see in most of them?
Frat boy.
Frat boy?
I don't know. Just douchebag. I don't know.
Do you think it's like a sense of like
entitlement,
like that you deserve it? Or do you think it's like everyone else
I'm trying
is
to think
getting
of
laid?
like for a general, because it's different probably for in different cases, you know, like a park snatcher or something, or like,
right? Because I mean, and that's the thing is like, you know, there's lots of stories of frat boys, and
of course,
you know,
it's a reason that everyone hates. You know, it's not a stereotype because a joke.
Do you think it has something to do with like the athletics? Because usually frat boys are all they're all part of the sports team, and they just think that they're untouchable.
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah,
because that's kind of what I think is like, you know, if you're,
I don't know. You have to.
If you're star of whatever sport that you play up at college, like they don't say it, but you get handed a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
and you know you're gonna pass your classes because you're the fucking dude that's got to go out there and play.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I wonder if it is like they feel so untouchable that they're like, well, just do whatever I want.
Yeah, definitely for those fucking guys. But I think like generally like some sort of sociopathic tendencies to not care about other. I don't know. I have no idea. That's
not realize the trauma that goes with it.
It's not even not realize, but not care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Well, then on the flip side, we're seeing a lot of cases now of
fucking women and younger
teachers sleeping with kids. Now, is that?
I think that's more just pedophilia than it is sexual assault.
Well, and I think that, you know, both of us could agree that it's probably a lot easier for a woman teacher to convince like a 14, 15, 16-year-old kid to sleep with her.
Oh, for sure. Like,
I mean, most guys that I know of, I mean, we joked about it in school.
Yeah, and like I was reading some of the texts of one of the recent ones, and it was fucked up. Like a kid that young, any girl's gonna be able to convince you to do anything like
Absolutely.
a dude. And she was just like, man, baby, I wish you could have stayed after class. You're so cute and all this stuff. Like, just text him all this stuff like that, and like, I was like,
disturbing.
Jesus Christ. A dude was texting, if like a dude teacher was texting a 13-year-old girl that dude would be hung in the streets.
Yeah, he'd be fucking donezo real quick.
Which, how often do you think it happens? Do you think that it's just these fucking kids, like these boys, are just not keeping their, they're bragging, and that's why you hear a lot of girl teachers doing it, and the chicks are more embarrassed about the fact that they did it, so they're not telling their friends? So you think it's happening just as many dudes as it is chicks?
Probably. Well,
Because I definitely knew, like, way more creepy dude teachers that I knew were doing stuff like that. Like,
right, absolutely.
Than, like, not having sex with students. That I know of, but, like, that were weird like that, like, flirty with young girls and stuff. And
definitely.
Inappropriate for sure, like.
I still remember one of the craziest moments of my entire life was junior high. I was walking from inside. So our junior high had outside portables and an inside thing. I was walking outside, and I saw our history teacher, who is fired now. I don't know what it was from. I won't name drop him because I don't really remember. But
I don't remember his name.
McClure.
Yeah,
something like that. And there was a girl named Stephanie. Popular girl, cheerleader.
Mm-hmm.
We both know who she is.
Yeah.
And I remember walking past him, and so I'm walking past him this way. He's walking past me this way, and she's like up further, like walking away from us. And I just remember him seeing like he like bent down on the ground, just went like stared like right at her ass and did that, and like kind of looked at me and then walked inside.
What the fuck?
So I don't know if he was like trying to do that to be funny with me, or like if it was like he didn't know I was there. Because it was 100% like that noise you make when you're like, whew.
Damn, girl.
Like, fuck. Like, it wasn't just like a, and there's many a story of him dropping pencils and pens and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. I don't think I could find junior high people attractive.
Oh, God, no.
That sounds disgusting to me.
Fuck no.
That doesn't, I think that would, I think most people would agree with me. That sounds fucking gross.
Right?
Like, I can't imagine that a 40-year-old man, or however old he is getting, and then again,
because what's the oldest age in junior high? What, 14? So, like, 12 to 14-year-old, ugh.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's really weird. It's fucking gross.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I understand couple age difference, but
Sure.
an old man.
Well, and then we had someone on who was telling us a story about a guy teacher and a girl student were seeing each other, and now they're happily married.
Oh yeah, it's still weird though.
I think it's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool that it worked out, but I think that that's a weird circumstance for you to try and...
Yeah, you just purposely went after a pedophile.
Well, and I kind of wonder if that happens more often, too, where, like, it starts off as, like, this harmless flirting thing or whatever, and then it turns into something with guys. Because, like, I can't really remember ever there being many attractive men teachers. Like... that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Like, where girls are like, whew,
Yeah.
But, we it's 2018. We got to realize, like, we got to start admitting that guy and girl sex drives are just as high as each other.
For sure. And, like, I just don't think that I don't know, I think the kids are naive. Like,
absolutely.
They don't understand, like, that it's fucked up for the teachers to be acting in this way. They're like, no, it's not weird.
Well, that's what I always bring up with you is, like, if we were to go there, it wouldn't be hard for us with the knowledge and knowing how to talk to women that we do now to be able to do that to a high school girl.
Yeah, I told you what my dream job is.
God damn it. It wouldn't be hard to convince high school girls to think, like, oh, they really like me.
I'll just sit outside the school flex.
Right? See these guns, baby? Did you buy tickets to the fucking gun show?
Oh, God.
But I just think it's gross that people would do that. Like, you just have more knowledge and more life experience, and it wouldn't be hard, so why are you... I don't know. People are fucking gross.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Pedophiles, man.
That's pretty much all it comes down to. Ugh. A bunch of weirdos. Both sides, men and women. I'm not saying just...
Oh, yeah, definitely. Women are just...
Yeah, like, women's just as weird. Why are you attracted to this fucking little kid? This tiny little ween?
Oh, yeah. I definitely think, like, high school gets a little confusing for...
I mean, but a lot of them are, like, usually, like, high school, like, most of them you hear about, though, are, like, 14-year-olds. Like,
yeah, no, definitely.
So I was like, why are these teachers going after children like that? Like...
Because I, like...
That's definitely just pedophilia for you to be attracted to that.
Right. Because I've heard stories of, like, 25-year-old teachers sleep with, like, 18-year-old guy.
Yeah.
Student. Still bad.
Yeah,
still unprofessional.
Yeah.
Still should be pedophilia.
But it's not...
That attraction level is...
different, yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
you know.
For sure.
But, and like, there's definitely guys who are 18 and girls who are 18 who look much older.
Yeah, for sure.
But,
like, of all ages, but like,
I think it's that you shouldn't sleep with your fucking teacher. It's fucking weird.
yeah, just don't do that. The teacher's a sicko for going after his students, and you're a piece of shit slut, guy and girl, if you're fucking your teacher.
Yeah, you're a man whore, regular whore. Keep your junk in your pants.
Yeah. Keep them titties and dicks away.
You can't tell me that you don't have other people within your age group that are not the teacher that you can just go fuck around with. Like, grow the fuck up. Stop being a weirdo.
I'm not your teacher. Cool. Kidding.
Name's Force. No one got finger guns this powerful.
I show up to the high school and they just see me looking at the, like, they probably don't have this, but like a board with birthdays on it, and I'm just like, alrighty, 18.
Yeah.
I like to check this one out of class. Are you family? No, but I'm about to be her daddy.
All right. Hey, Allison, 2 more weeks, sweetie. I'll be back.
There's like, who the fuck's that guy? I don't know. He's cleaning up with these 18-year-old guys. Comes here every day and checks the birthday board.
The birthday board. Looks like it's Patricia this week.
Oh, God. We'll wait another week. Fucking glasses.
Glasses.
Good Lord.
You're fucking up, dude. Glasses can look hot as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just trying to think of the first thing that came to my mind.
Ugh, pocket protector.
What first came to my mind, though, was at that girl Africa. Remember what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
And then
Wait, the girl who?
we called her Africa. She was... The only reason we called her Africa is because one time me and Chandler they were talking about something in Africa, and me and Chandler like, what? They don't have houses. They just use sticks and rocks and stuff. And then she freaked the fuck out. And then after that, she was called Africa.
Oh, I think I remember that one.
Yeah, she beefed Brock one time. Because you remember in the English class, like, the desks for on each side faced each other, and there's just a gap in the middle.
Yeah.
So she was across from Brock, just wearing a skirt one day like this, and I don't think she was wearing underwear. And then just Brock was straight across from her and just sees beef. She was not. Ooh. Put that away, miss.
You're scaring everyone
She
away.
just said, just whatever it is. I think it was Jameson. Jameson, are cats allowed in class?
Jameson, are we allowed to cook Salisbury steak in here?
Bitch got roast beef up in here. Get that shit out of here. Hun.
None of us are hungry.
Fuck.
That's when you're just like, hey! Everyone could see it.
Hey, bitch, put your puss away. I don't want to see that.
So-
And then, yeah, hey, let me see it again.
Sounds like it's fucking growling.
Oh, God. Looks angry.
Looks angry.
Like in waiting. See if there's anything going on.
Yeah, my allergies are fucked up today.
Say, yeah, your one eye's pretty red.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Damn, all these people post their thrift shop stuff they get. Man, these people are finding crazy stuff at thrift shops. Like, she found an outfit, but, like, I'll see stuff on there, like, someone will have, like, find, like, a Gucci sweater or Supreme hoodie or something. Like, who the fuck turned that into the thrift store? I don't know if they didn't mean to or they're just being real nice. Aww. Trying to keep warm.
Poor little hairless cat wants to sleep with the hairy cat.
Little cuties. Oh, man.
Damn.
This one's a ninja sword shifter, like, handle. Customer states woman just won't leave him alone. Please check and advise. God damn it. I take my car to the shop when I need oil change. What seems the problem? I don't know, these chicks won't leave me alone. Then I'll just have something in there cool. I don't know what. Pair of white Oakleys or something.
Oh, no.
Did you see that? New York's a crazy one like Florida. New York was trying to make it illegal to own nunchucks. I was like, well, they got a ninja problem in New York.
How often do people...
That's what I was saying. I was like, is there enough of a nunchuck problem that they actually are trying to ban them? Like,
it's like the dude who petitioned for that, like, just got beat up by someone with nunchucks for some reason.
Yeah, I was like, what happened to you, sir?
Fucking was walking home and this guy came up and robbed me with nunchucks. Beat the tar out of me.
And then in California, of course, another shitty one. They were trying to make it. They were trying to put a tax on each text message. It got turned down, but so they were trying to tax text messages.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yep. Goddamn libtard snowflakes and cup.
Immediately, if they started charging for text messages, no one would ever text.
Nope. Did you apply for that vitamin water, no smartphone for a year thing?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing it. What do you have to do? Just put a tweet to them or something?
Just an Instagram post.
Yeah, because I was looking on their website. I was like, damn, Grandma, time to make a Twitter and sign up.
Right.
She's never used this smartphone. She doesn't even know how to text. So I think I was like, just give her that $100K now. Yeah, I was looking at some of the rules. How are they monitoring that, though? It said you can't even touch someone else's smartphone. So, how do they know?
I don't know.
Because, of course, you get $100K, then do you have to live there for live there for a year? What's it?
Maybe. I don't. They give you a 1996 Motorola or something
really?
like that. I'm like, I wouldn't have a problem with it.
Yeah. I was like, okay, it's $100,000.
Right.
Like, oh no, I use my computer now. I already have to do that because my fucking touchscreen doesn't work.
Right. Fuck, I'd do it for $25K.
All I need is my goddamn iPod. Is that allowed? Can you listen to music still?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah. Oh, I guess if not, I'm getting a fucking Walkman.
Well, no, because I think it says anything that can scroll.
I mean, I have, but like an old iPod you can use?
Maybe.
Like just, like an old, even just an iPod shuffle. Just so I have fucking, I'm working,
Right.
can at least upload a podcast or a song on there or not a song, but some music on there to listen while I'm working.
One single song.
Yeah.
Do you have any eye drops here?
I don't think so. I think I used them up.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know. We can end it now with
Alright.
an hour. It's decent. More people engaged. But, alright, guys. Yeah, we're going to end this bad boy.
I'm gonna go fist my eyeball out of my head.
Alrighty. I'm going to play this outro here for you, ladies and gents. And then we will talk to you guys laters. Goodbye, everyone.
What in tar nation, an outro?
Hey, partners.
Thanks for watching the episode. I'm sure that we were stupid and silly and funny, and you love us. I'm glad you made it to the end. We want to show you the other stuff we got going on in our world. If you scroll down on our Twitch right now, you'll find our About Me, what's going on the podcast, different things like that. We have our links to everything down here. If you want to donate, you can. You don't have to. It helps us out. Here's our schedule for the next upcoming little while. There are streams that come in every once in a while that aren't on the schedule. Mm-hmm. Our Patreon is one thing that we are trying to take off. We really enjoy Patreon as a service, and they let us do whatever we want. So when you click on this Patreon link that you scroll down below, it will take you over to our page, and this is where you can find some exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else right now. It's not on YouTube. It's not anywhere else. We have a couple podcasts that are privated just for certain reasons. Got a little too rowdy for YouTube. We also have a couple exclusives which are pretty raunchy, especially our classic XXL BBW and Chlamydia, a Forest and West story. The OG story. If you haven't heard that story or haven't heard anyone reference that story, now's the time.
It's only a buckaroo.
It's $1. It helps us a lot, and We also have some deals going on. If you want to up the buck a little bit, we'll give you shout outs. You know, we want to help each other out. Obviously, the other big thing is YouTube. Everyone knows what YouTube is. All of our podcasts, some of our old gaming can be found here. Our new exclusive Bible Boys just went up on Patreon. And also Spooky Boy Things is up on YouTube. Make sure to check those out. Yeah, we got lots of old gaming, Layers of Fear, Outlast, some of the classics. Watch Forrest get jump scared. And then for some of the new age stuff, we're on Spotify. Everything's on Spotify. And of course iTunes. We have everything uploaded to iTunes. The only other one that we don't have pulled up is Podbean, but Podbean links to all this, so go check it out. Go follow us. Our Twitter is down below on the Twitch as well. Instagram's on there. Facebook is on there. We reply to everyone's messages.
And also on iTunes, don't forget to give us that 5-star rating. If you like what we do, we'd really appreciate it.
And just remember, the more that you guys help us out, the bigger we get. Of course, the more we're going to help all you out, so... You know, throw us a bone. You know what I'm saying?
Really motherfucking appreciate it, but yeah.
Thanks for watching the episode. We love you guys. Have a good one.
See you guys later.